Hi everyone, it's Lady Goddess helping you find peace and guidance. I hope everyone is having a wonderful Sunday evening. The weather here has been gorge where I live, so I'm super happy right now. I've actually not been feeling well for quite some time, so I'm sorry that I've not been on. I do apologize, guys. But I'm back tonight with another pick a card reading. And this pick a card is how does he or she feel about you? And there's three piles, okay? It's pile one, pile two, and pile three. Just want you to think about that person of interest, your person of interest, and just meditate and think, what do they feel about you? Like, how does he or she feel about you? Is it someone that you have a crush on? Is it someone that you're already in a relationship with? You know, it could be anything. If you have more than one person, you could be drawn to more than one pile. Okay? But I also want to tell you guys that if you'd like a personal reading from me, my email address is violet8278@gmail.com to book a personal reading. And for the month of August, because it's my birthday month, it's 30% off. Okay, so that's a fantastic deal for you guys. Okay, so let's get started. All right, let's see what's behind pile one. Sorrow, codependency, retreat, self-love, sorry about the lovers in reverse, and the page of swords. Okay, let me see here. Okay, I definitely feel for those who picked pile one, this relationship has ended. There were some feelings here, I think, initially in the beginning, but the relationship had, it went down a path of one of the partners became very codependent in this relationship and they had a lack of self-love. Okay. I feel like in this relationship, one of the partners felt very neglected, almost like their partner did not want to spend a lot of time with them, never felt truly loved. There was a lot of pain and a lot of sadness here. I feel like your partner this was just, there wasn't a lot of happiness here in this relationship. So I feel like this person feels, when they think about you, I feel like it brings them sadness because it just did not work out. There could not be a decision that was made on this relationship of whether to move forward or not. I felt like a lot of maybe one or both parties, either you or the other party, was someone that was someone that liked to spend a lot of alone time, and I feel like that really bothered the other person. And I feel like they became very codependent, caused them to constantly question where the other partner was going, kind of almost having like a neediness in the relationship because there was a lack of self-love, a lack of having the confidence to feel that you don't necessarily need a partner in order to be happy. But when I think of these cards, I feel like that he or she feels like this was a very stifling connection, very, it was stifling. It was almost like claustrophobic. It was, what's that other word I'm trying to think of? Stifling, claustrophobic. It was a little needy. Made the other person want to escape. There definitely was a lot of sorrow in this connection. I feel like if you're asking how this person feels about you, I feel like when they think about you, they think it's a lot of sorrow, a lot of sadness. They're upset because I feel like they wanted things to work out. They wanted the love. They wanted to make that choice to have the love with you, but they just couldn't do it because I feel like there was just too much. It was just too much for this other person, this relationship or this connection was just, it was very, very heavy for them and it was too much for them. So they couldn't make that choice to continue. They felt like the other person wanted to retreat and kind of get away because of the fact that they were so sad all the time. One of the partners just felt I don't know if it's either you or the other person, if you're asking how this person is feeling, one of the partners in this relationship felt totally neglected. Oh my God, Mitty, please walk away. I feel like someone wanted to escape here. It was just such a heavy connection. Such a heavy connection with this codependent behavior. I feel like it's either this, either one of the parties was so in love with the other person and it wasn't reciprocated, okay? Because the lover's in reverse. They were not reciprocating it, and that's why you see this woman having all the sorrow and all the sadness, okay? And then for some, the other person was becoming so codependent on this relationship because the more the other person tried to escape, the more codependent this person became. And there was just a lot of crying and a lot of sadness here. And it says you realize the love of self is necessary to love another. There was a lack of self-love here. And because of that lack of self-love, there was this extreme amount of codependent behavior, which I feel like caused so much sorrow in this relationship because it was a lack of self-love. And I understand where you're coming from because sometimes if you really have a deep connection with someone, you want to be with them all the time. But I feel like this other person just did not reciprocate those feelings. They felt stifled. They just wanted to get away. They just didn't feel the same way. They didn't feel that deep connection. It was a very heavy connection for them. And they just wanted to retreat. And there was a lot of checking up, a lot of spying, a lot of constant bickering, constant questioning, where are you going, blah, 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 blah. You know, why don't you do this with me? Why don't you do that with me? Blah, 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 blah. Just a lot of codependency here. So for pile one, I think that if you're asking how your partner felt about you, your partner is very sad inside because the relationship did not work out. they just could not, they could, they wanted to, they wanted to be free and retreat. They could not make the decision to go forward with you with the Lovers in reverse. They just could not make the decision to go forward with you. They felt like this was a very codependent relationship and that there needed to be more self-love for the other person. So I don't feel like this person, has feelings for you, but they just don't want to act upon it because they just can't, the connection was just too much for them. And therefore they couldn't make the choice to choose you, and they wanted to kind of retreat from it and kind of like take a step back, which caused all this pain and sorrow. And the more they took the step back, the closer the other person was becoming. They wanted to attach even more and more. And that's what was starting this bad cycle of this behavior and all this bickering and questioning and going back and forth. And I think it's because of lack of self-love. Sometimes we get into situations where we feel like we have to almost smother the other person, but in reality, a lot of people, they just want to be free. Even though they're with you, they want to be free to be able to make their own decisions, to be able to make, to decide on what they want to do and vice versa. But in this situation, this person just did not go forward with this relationship. They decided to take a step back. And I think it was because they were just feeling very stifled. And the other person was just feeling very sad about that. And it really hurt the other person greatly. This was a very deep connection, but at the same time, it was a very hard connection, meaning there was a lot of feelings involved here. This was very, very hard for this other person to deal with the fact that this person walked away from this relationship. They just totally retreated. I think that was very, very hard for the other person to handle. Sorry about that one, guys. But I don't think that this, for pile 1, I don't think this is going to go forward, because I think this person wasn't ready to be in a commitment or wasn't ready to choose, and therefore they retreated and walked away. They felt like they were being stifled. They felt that possibly you could have been a little codependent upon them. This is the kind of person that really just wants their freedom. And I don't even think they really are even ready to be in a relationship, for those who picked pile 1. Okay, so let's see what pile 2 is. How does he or she feel about you? Soulmate. Wedding in reverse. Calling in your soulmate. Wow. Trust. Knight of Cups. And the Hermit. Okay, without a doubt, this is definitely a soulmate connection here. A very deep soulmate connection. Very, very deep soulmate connection. There is a definite feeling of romantic feelings. Definite romantic feelings. I'm going to say, because the Wedding card in reverse, I'm wondering if the person you're inquiring about had a broken marriage. Usually you don't read these cards in reverse, but I decided to do them in reverse for these readings. They could have been divorced. Definitely could have been divorced or had a broken relationship before they met you. I feel like your person that you're asking, they needed to take a step back and take some time to think about things on what they were going to do after they had this failed relationship. on how they were going to proceed with this current relationship or this current situation that you guys are in. They took a step back. They wanted to get enlightened. They wanted to go within and think about how they wanted to proceed in the right way with you. They definitely have romantic feelings for the Knight of Cups. They want to offer you a romance. They want to offer you love. They want to offer you, it could be anything from going on a date, a proposal, love, anything. And they're saying for you to trust this situation because you do have a strong connection to your soul's loving voice and have faith in your intuition. So I think for people who picked pile 2, you guys know that whoever you're talking about, definitely you guys have an amazing, a very, very strong connection. Very deep, very powerful. Could almost be either a very deep soulmate or maybe even a twin flame connection. I definitely feel like the person that you were with was either married at one point, or they had a broken relationship. It could be, not for everyone because I am reading for the collective, but it could also be that when they met you, they could have been with someone, they could have been married, or they could have been in a relationship and decide to leave their relationship for you because they felt the calling. They felt that there was a calling. It's like they had an inner knowing that you were the right one for them. They felt the calling. And they went deep within and really took a deep, took some time to really think about what was the right move to make. Like, should they end their marriage? Should they end their relationship in order to be with you? They really took a step back and really thought about this. Because the minute they met you, they felt that they were instantly, you were like the one for them. And they trusted your person trust their intuition and went in and was like, you know what, I have trust and faith in this. I feel like this person really is the one because the connection that you guys have together is so strong. They want to offer you love. That guy is on his horse and he's like running to his beloved and is like, I'm offering it to you, baby. You come and get it. Definitely feel like there's a soulmate. They felt it, I feel like, from the minute that they met you. And unfortunately, if they were married, they ended either their marriage for you or their relationship for you. Or if that's not for everyone, they were right before they met you, they were previously married or previously in a relationship. And you just like brightened up their day completely. I feel like you guys may even have like a fun, playful connection, a very sensual connection. And the reason why I'm saying that is I'm just looking at this card and you see this woman's body and I feel like your partner thinks that you're absolutely like amazing. This could be for a man or a woman. If you're a woman, you think, either your woman or your man is amazing and vice versa. They think you are hot. And that is another reason why if they were in a relationship, they were just like peace out. Like they saw you and they were like, I want you. They just knew the calling. They just knew that you were the one for them. They just trusted it immediately. Went within. And they really want to offer you this relationship. They definitely want to offer you. They definitely have romantic feelings for you. Think this is going to be a very passionate relationship. I think it's a very strong connection. I think you two are a very adventurous couple. If you do get together, it could be a very sexual relationship as well. A very fun, a very playful relationship. I feel like even though their relationship ended or their marriage ended, I feel like they were not happy, your other person that you were asking about, in that relationship. And you just came along and just in your full glory. And they were like, hello. And I think that's what really happened. But if that did not happen like that, then they were previously married or previously in a very big committed relationship and they had just ended it right before they met you. And then once they met you, it was like Ka-ching. Yeah, this person definitely has the hots for you. They really like you. They think you're absolutely gorge. They had time to think about it because they weren't just going to jump right in and be like, I'm leaving XYZ for you. Because not everybody's going to do that not unless they think long and hard. But I think this person really trusted their gut instinct and said to themselves, you know what, this person is the one. So for those who picked pile 2, this person has a hots for you. The hots. They think that you are like it. The cat's pajamas and then some. All right, pile 3. Enchantment. Oh, look at that. Attraction. I love it how these cards just go together. It's crazy, isn't it? I just randomly put these cards here and already you could tell that whoever this pile is for, this person also is very enchanted by you and thinks you're like beautiful as all can be. Keep an open mind in reverse. Patience. The Star. And the 8 of Swords in reverse. All right, let's see, folks. What does Lady Goddess think about pile 3? I'm sorry about my camera on the cards like that. Okay, like I had said from the beginning, your partner also is very enchanted by you, thinks you are absolutely gorgeous. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. When they think of you as like the star in their sky, like everything they could possibly ever wanted. They are so enchanted by you. It is unbelievable. They consider you to be like a fine, like almost like a fine piece of art, like fine work, like something that is just so absolutely captivating and beyond beautiful. And I feel like for a man or a woman, I am drawn to say that you may have you may have nice hair. If you're a guy, you got a beautiful head of hair. And if you're a woman, you may have some beautiful locks, because in both of these cards, this person has gorgeous, gorgeous hair and an absolutely beautiful face. They are just so attracted to you. Here it says keep an open mind in reverse. And I feel like when this card is upright, it's your soulmate may differ, but you know who this person is. But at the same time, you're able to let the universal energy of transformation move according to its own loving rhythm. Okay, so in this situation, even though this person absolutely is so enchanted by you, I don't feel like this relationship or this attraction is going to go off the ground right away. Hold on a minute. There's a cat that's walking on my cards. And that, oh my God, that is a no. Mitty, stop it. Stop. Stop walking all over Mama's cards. Come on, Mitt. Sorry, guys. I don't feel like this is something that is going to happen right away, immediately. I feel like this is going to require some patience. This may have been something that has been in the works for a while. I feel like this is divine timing at its finest. And I feel like for a while you could have been feeling stuck, like not knowing, like, is this a relationship or is this ever going to go off the ground? But the relationship will at some point when the timing is right, because the 8 of Swords is in reverse. So therefore, you are no longer going to be feeling stuck, okay? But it's going to require some patience. The keep an open mind is in reverse, so this is telling me that it normally says your soulmate may differ, but I don't believe your soulmate. I believe you know exactly who this person is, and this person is so enchanting. This person, I feel like, may also be an artist. Very colorful, very vivacious person. Very sensual. I don't know. For some reason, I feel like this person of yours could be soft-spoken. Does appreciate fine art. This person may also really love music and love the water, because I feel like this person in both of these cards here, you see how the woman, she's in the water, the star. Let's see if you can see that. She's like standing in the water with her like beyond beautiful bod. And I feel like this woman is in the water. Yeah. I feel like your person really, really has an interest in you, a deep interest. They are very attracted to you. Like I said, I feel like your person may have gorgeous hair. I feel like your person is very soft-spoken, very magnetic, very creative. But this relationship is not going to hit the ground right away. It's going to require a little bit of patience. Divine timing is going to come into play here. But the cards are letting you know, don't feel like you're being stuck. If you feel like you're losing hope, don't, because the Eight of Swords is in reverse, which means you're not going to be that stuck. You're going to be able to break free. You're going to be able to break free. You see upright how she's blindfolded, and even though she can walk right through the sword, she doesn't see it because she's blindfolded, but it's in reverse now. So now the blindfolds come off and she can just freely walk. So there is something there. But I feel like your person may be holding back on how they truly feel about you for some reason. I don't know why I'm getting that. Oh, but they so smell the roses whenever they think about you. They really want you. But they want you in like a... Yes, it's a sensual way, but when they see you, I feel like they almost feel like you're like magic to them. Like, you're just like magic. They just are like, wow, when it comes to you. Like, hello. Like, you're magic to them. Wow. And that hair and that face is beautiful. It almost looks like the same woman in both cards. But I feel like this person just feels that you're just so, like, magnetic. You're just beautiful. You are just, and I feel like the same. The person that you're inquiring about is magnetic and beautiful as well. Very soft-spoken. Loves to relax. Maybe a person who loves the beach and loves water, likes to go for a swim, is very colorful. Maybe very good with color, good decorator. Likes to keep a nice looking home. I don't know why. I'm just saying how this person feels about you, but I'm just saying this is what I feel about your person. But I think they think you're amazing. But I'm just picking up on your person too. I feel like they think that you're just so enchanting. Beautiful. Stunning to say the least. But it's not going to go off the ground right away, guys. You're going to have to be a little patient. But if you're doubting the connection, don't doubt it. You'll be able to walk free from the blindfold soon because it's in reverse. And there's definitely an attraction here. Okay, so for people who pick pile 3, your partner definitely wants you. They may not tell you right now that they want you. I don't think maybe they've expressed it to you, but oh, they want you. They want you. Okay, so that's the end of this beautiful pick a card reading. If you liked it, well, here's the superstar that was causing such a corruption during the reading. Oh, you gonna scratch me? I know you're not. So, if you like the reading, please subscribe to my channel. Please like the video. Please share. And like I said again, if you want to get a personal reading, the information will be down below. And I am running a special for the month of August. And I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Thank you. Bye.